been a mighty minute, so let's get this party started, shall we? I see we're having this problem again. Which means I would have to do this and put up with full screen. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, just so you know, I'll be using YouTube to chat with you. Well, in all actuality, I'll be using my phone to chat with you guys. Hoo-ha, boy. Alright. God, I haven't played you in a while. So, yeah. I've been on a long hiatus, which is... Yeah, I've been on a seriously long hiatus for a bit, mainly because a lot of things have been going horribly wrong. That being one of them. No, I'm not getting targeted today. But anyway, to the people watching, how are you guys? Okay, so, just like on my Twitch, let's try to keep it friendly as we can. Okay. For all intents and purposes, I kind of miss playing this game, especially on the PC version, despite the fact that the PC version has a lot of problems right now. Like, I have not had this problem with Bayonetta or any other game I've bought on Steam. Well, so far I'm making headway. That's good. Didn't see that coming. I should have. Whew. Sideways, my boy. Sideways. Nope. Wow. Okay. No, I am not getting murked. What is wrong with you guys? Woo-hoo-hoo. For the good people watching, how are you guys doing? Hope you're having a better Christmas than I am at this moment. Oh shit. Please tell me I'm close. Ah. These god-forsaken close calls, my boy. And then there's this. Oh, this is worse than Death Egg, my boy. Oh, God. Here it comes. Like, my boy, we got, like, one job to fulfill, and that is killing you. Nope, we need you. Whoo! Oh, thank God. And we did it in less than 9 minutes. Way less. Way less. Thank you, God. Lord have mercy. And here we are. I'm pretty sure those would kill me. Yeah, this stage is where I had the most. This portion of the stage is where I had the most problems. Woo, woo. I'm not getting crushed to death. What do you think this is? Oh boy. Good thing I thought quick. What the hell is this, my boy? What's with the ring around the rosy crap? Fam, what the hell? Whew. Nope, not this time. I caught Ellis by you, clown. My boy, these stages, though. If I remember correctly, these games will kill you if you do not last so much as 10 minutes. Not trying to die today. Damn. For real. Ah. Come on, Eggy. Yeah, no, fam. Ah! Hi, we meet again. Can I at least get a time extension? Because I am trying to figure out how the heck I get out of this maze. Hey, look, it's Showa. Damn it. Well, at least they were courteous enough to give us rings. Alright, jerk off. At least we got a much better opening. Shit. That went smoothly. And we're back to square one. That's wonderful, isn't it? Nope. Shit. No. Bad Nick. My asshole. Whew. Oh my god! Yeah, we are not doing that nonsense. What is your problem? Oh, look at that, record timing. Oh my god! Okay, that was my fault. That too. Yeah, I'm gonna be like, screw this stage. Oh! Oh! Not today. We're not losing time. Nope. Nope. Nope, we are not taking any L's today. Thanks for pushing me. Okay. Yeah, let's try not to waste one another's time here. Talk about lasting stakes, my boy. Ah. That happened. Yeah, we're not dying today. I think I get that Eggman wants to kill me. Okay, now it makes sense. As to why these things... Yeah. Ow. God, you guys are pushy as fudge. Yeah. No L's taken today. Come on with it. Record timing, record timing, record timing, record timing, record timing. Oh. That worked smoothly. Come hither. Do excuse me, ladies and gentlemen, while I hit up Discord for a second. It just announced that I am live. So, to the folks at Discord, if you're just getting this right now, I am live and I am ready. But, that said, we're going to take a short commercial break. We'll be right back with more of Showa Plays Sonic Mania.
Welcome back. So, yeah, before I get started, time I raise a little conversation here about 2017 in a nutshell. It's been a great year for video games, but at the same time, not so great year everywhere else. Of course, that totally depends on the individual, but hey. With all things said, it's been a decent day, decent year on certain ends. Got to make my first ever PC build, and I'm able to stream with you guys. Had a very interesting job working at Legoland. Collected tons of pop badges while I was at it. Like, pretty cool. Greatest trade-off of it all, unfortunately, is having to deal with the heartbreak I've had to endure. Like, being betrayed, and not only that, looking like you're the bad guy at the end of the day. Oh, to make matters worse, the convention experience is kind of debilitated. Like, don't get me wrong, MomoCon and AWA were pretty good, but if I had to compare the two, AWA was somewhat of a superior effort. MomoCon was mostly Steven Universe and Overwatch. So in that sense, only people from those respected fan bases benefited more, and that goes without saying. At the same time, though, one person I was supposed to kick it with at MomoCon decided, you know what, I'm just going to put myself through all manners of hell before then. And even during the convention experience, I'll just make it look like an accident. Then I found out some horrible things concerning the experience that I don't want to go into full detail on or even talk about. All you need to know is that being awkward has its disadvantages, and just be careful who you come across is the lesson I impart to you, the viewer who are watching. Because you may never know who is socially inept and who is just itching to play the victim. That's all you need to know from that. Even though AWA this year was a semi-decent experience, I compared this year's AWA to something of a delayed reaction. Like, you've been punched by a very powerful technique. You think you're still alive, but give it like a day or 4 in this case, and you start collapsing and you start losing consciousness. That's what AWA felt like for me this year, and I hope these experiences change drastically over this year. And my experience at work grew to be exhausting. That much I can only tell you, because things have been going, I mean, it had its nice points, but after a while, it took its toll on me, and it appears so that I am out of commission over there. So now I have left is the opportunity that I have to create for myself. But if that wasn't enough, I've had to figure out who my real friends and fans were one time. In light of recent current events, which I will not go into, because I have my reasons, I formed my own opinion on the matter, and a vast majority of people did not like that. And it's because I posted something that was unpopular and was not advertiser friendly on Facebook, as if anyone gets paid to post on Facebook. Then again, that is possible, but still, point is, people got upset, people cursed me out, people I don't even know have been posting death threats to me, some have suggested I commit suicide. I know it's not something I should be mentioning here because advertiser friendly, but you know what, I don't care. I've been given death threats, I've had people post my personal information, like very sensitive info. People who I thought were my friends just decided to tell me I was wrong in their own colorful way, and they just vanished. Some I've had to block because they're about to say the exact same thing. But the upside in this is that I have people who supported me, even total strangers, who played the Good Samaritan role and did admirably, even though I didn't ask. And I say to you people, thank you so much. It's amazing what kind of a world we live in. Like a lot of YouTubers who take the road less traveled are getting punished for it, while others are just taking the less beaten path and the more comfortable route. It really shows you that in today's time, you know, like, I'm just gonna say this. Fuck politics. Fuck politics of all kind right now, because... No, I have to say this right now, because too many friendships and relationships are being ruined by it. I mean, you think it's supposed to be a cool thing. You have people telling you, hey, you should vote. Hey, you should do this and that. It's for the great of the world. But at the same time, it's like, what are you really benefiting from this, other than tested friendships? All I'm reminded of is, like, the 2008 election, where, and this is for anyone who is watching from the U.S., because this is being broadcasted from the United States. But yeah, 2008. Boy, that was one hell of a clutch election year. And this was like the first time this was like the first time I voted in primaries. No, this was like the second time where I would vote for my new... This is the second time I would vote. The one prior to that was like before Bush got his second term. And the candidates were John McCain and Barack Obama. Obviously, I voted Obama because... No, not because he was black, but because he seemed to be the more practical president we would have for our nation. If it was for the blatant obvious that he would end up being our first black president, then chances are that would have been a wasted vote. But, long story short, he won. But, day after, I was visiting a few friends, and one girl, who I would assume is a Democrat, just like me, she opened up the floodgates of the horrors that would come as soon as the next decade were turned. She was infuriated. All she can think about was the stupidity that the other side was doing in her mind, and she just stormed out of the student lounge and was like screw the elephant riders. So one of my other friends had to console her. So one of my friends had to console this girl. Like, good God, I don't know where to begin with this. Like, that scared me. I was hiding under a table, shivering, because that wasn't what I was going for, having visited that place. I wasn't going for a girl shouting about how bad elephant riders are. You know I'm being vague with this on purpose, right? But anyway, things were starting to shift, and I gotta say, yeah. But then we fast forward to 2012, I believe, like Obama's second term. I mean, everything was going good until like midway into his activity as president. A lot of things involving ethics, human rights, and stuff was taken to far extreme measures, especially in today's age. Topics that I don't wish, again, to go into detail with. Obama was like all for it, and like, okay, you know what, do what you do. I'm sorry this is getting a little bit serious right now, but these are things I have to put in perspective now, as times are changing. I know it's not going to be advertiser friendly, even though I put monetize with ads, but you know what, the heck with it. Like, this fails in comparison to the loss of friends I've had. Like, you hear these subjects and then boom, instant flame war. I've like ever so often I would put my 2 cents in it, and of course some people take kindly to it, and it's like they expect me to just think just like them for it. Like, don't you think this is a little bit on the one side, my dude? Like, I've had people ask me to just think the way they do, act the way they do. Like, I'm not so sure if I want to do that. Now, the thing about some of these worldviews is that they tend to be very preachy, they tend to be very hypocritical, and they blame society's ills on the majority. To an extent, I agree with some of these views, but at the same time, I can't just see myself wholeheartedly siding with them, because not everything is 100%, not everything is black and white. And it would be ridiculous to go about this without taking a step back and be like, something is a little off. This is too pure to be something that's accurate. Now, there are rare occasions where such passion is justified. But when you get it right down to it, it's like, yes, I'm dancing around this on purpose because it's not something I want to get into, but I have to out of self-defense. It's kind of like the one person who abides by the law of martial arts. It's not meant to just purposefully beat the snot out of folks and murder people. No, it's about defending yourself. And if you don't have to fight, don't fight at all. If you don't have to throw hands at people, then why waste your time and effort? But if you come towards a situation that you can't seem to escape or you feel uncomfortable about, then yeah, start swinging. Because, yeah, in my case, most of the things I post that are politics-based are usually out of self-defense, because I can't just simply just go with what everybody is saying. even though it does sound good and it sounds like the right thing to do. Like, you gotta look at it through... You gotta not look at it with rose-colored glasses. And I think that's what a lot of people have been doing these days. And it's like, okay, you know what? You can have that. Thank you very much. Like, you can go home with that. As for me, I want to sleep at night. I want to not have nightmares. See, I'm not the type of person who wants nightmares. I don't want to stay up till the next sunrise worrying about it. But since 2013, I've been changing my privacy settings on Facebook. I've muted stories as of late on Instagram and on Snapchat. Mainly because it's like, yeah, I don't want to get involved. And nowadays people are far more aggressive about it. And last I checked, you can't be aggressive. That doesn't get girls. That doesn't get you laid. So why should I? People are like, but why aren't you getting involved? Why aren't you doing your part? Okay, like, look at it this way. I was told never to be pushy with women. I was told never to be pushy with folks. So, why should I do something that is why should I purposefully do something that is eventually a turn off for many? I'm already awkward as is. Like, I already got my own share of problems. I don't want to add more to fuel to the flame. But one thing I learned is that when you go on the defensive and when you get merciless with it, you do see some very heart-crippling results. And that's what I saw a couple of weeks ago, and that was like... Yep, damage is done, so... And the thing about it is, another thing I learned is that you can't really apologize to people who are very set in their ways, because no matter how genuine you are with an apology, they're just going to be like, ah, fuck you, I'm gonna kill you, blah, 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 hope you die. That's how some people are. That's how flamers are. That's how people who start flame wars and troll others do. They just want to see you burn. And the last thing you can do is literally try to defend yourself even further. Because you just dig your hole deeper when you do. Another thing I learned is that some people just love to see conflict, even though they appear to be non-confrontational. Some people like being in a state of depression. Some people don't want to be held. The only thing they can get off to is seeing others suffer just like they did. Or just like how they're doing now. They don't feel good, they feel bored, so they pick on somebody else. And then try to make themselves to be the paragons of justice. If you have seen guys like Sargon of Akkad, Alpha Omega Sin on YouTube, I kind of share in their passion against this kind of thing, but even so, I try to avoid it as much as I can. Like on my Facebook nowadays, you see a little more of drawings and stuff. On Instagram, it's just me making take selfies and dank memes that have nothing to do with Donald Trump or any of that. So, yeah. And I'm just gonna say this right here and now, whether I get monetized or not, whether I maintain my monetization or not, fuck politics. Fuck everything about it. I don't give a damn about Donald Trump. I don't give a damn about everything related to how much you like him or hate him, blah, blah, blah. I don't care about what's going on with the Weinstein and all that jazz. I don't care for any of that. I'm here to make YouTube videos about having fun and enjoying yourself. The last thing I want to do is remind my viewership about the dangers of modern society, about the ills and pros and cons of modern society. Like when you have a rough day at home, you don't want to be reminded of this stuff. No, all you want is a damn sandwich. All you want to do is relax and watch something funny and hilarious, whether it be on Netflix. You just want to be entertained. You just want to enjoy yourself. You don't want to be reminded of how the real world is. And this is my aim for this channel. to make people laugh. Okay. So, now that we got that said... No, I don't want to quit. Oh, yes, we are making progress right now. $108 rings. Praise ye the Lord today. Okay. Let's see if I can reassess my strategy. Damn it! This nonsense. Oh, hi, Doc. God damn it. Well, at least I got 6 rings this time. And then we have this problem. Ah, crap! Ah, too late. Come on, more. Oh, this is baffling. Where the ring's at? There we go.
Haha.
Damn it. Come on, buddy. Get on down with your ass. Shit. Fuck. Yes. 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 But of course, that's not going to be very easy because I have to get the Chaos Emeralds and I have to do a lot of the completion bonus, other completion bonuses that involve getting the blue spheres. So yeah. Then there's the Tails and Knuckles run. But regardless, this is a fun game to play, though. A big thanks to Christian Whitehead for making such a wonderful game. Go to West Games, Headcanon, thank you guys so much for giving us Sonic Mania. T-Lopes, thank you so much for your compositions. Thanks to your friends at the sound team. Jun Senue. But yeah, seriously, these guys are freaking awesome. They are all MVPs here. I wish I could say the same for Sonic Forces, but seriously, this is just awesome to see something like this go down. Now, I know in my spare time that this is going to be one hell of a experience. Getting all these bonuses, especially Supersonic and all that. Just seeing the credit screen makes you realize a lot of effort is put into this. I have to say, Sonic Mania is a great game. I might have to invest in this a little more. This is what I think of the Try Again screen.
I can select my stages accordingly, which is awesome. Look at that. No mercy. Watch where you're going, Tails. Like you're my boy. Almost died that time. Ooh. Imagine being squished to death by that. Skewered, no less. But yeah, you would think that lightning would be, with lightning being hotter than the sun's surface, that this would have little to no effect on fire. Ooh. And I got cocky. Invincibility frames. Thank you, Tails. I always knew you were a real dude.
Death becomes you. Like that. Hold this L. You vile creature. Uh-oh. We're gonna fucking die, goddamn it. I can't be on my P's and Q's for the life of me, can I? Or maybe I just plain suck. Yeah, but I just plain suck. Ethan Johnson, hi. Marbeth, thank you so much for coming to the stream. You guys are incredibly awesome right now. In fact, you've always been awesome. Yes, I did miss you guys. Sorry for the long hiatus, but I am back on YouTube. But yeah, so I just finished beating Sonic Mania. All that's left are completion bonuses, which I'm pretty sure I will not do. But I'll probably do so on my own private time. But yeah. Yeah, I better hurry up. Crap. Let's hurry this up. Whew. Ow. Fate Grand Order. I've heard so many cool things about Fate Grand Order. Yeah, sorry. The thing is, I'm playing the PC version of Sonic Mania, and I've been having a serious issue here trying to balance monitoring my gameplay along with that. Because if I switch over to my YouTube progress, which I have on my second screen, then it's going to get really complicated, and I am not for that right now. But yeah, how you liking Fate Grand Order, man? Where are you going, Tails? Wrong direction. Jackass. Whew. Yeah, no. Not trying to die. Too late. Missed by... Like my man, why do you overheat so much?
Good, you say? Thankfully, I have YouTube on my phone, which allows me to keep track of my conversation. It's great to have you guys. I miss you so much. So, to you guys, what do you got planned for the holiday season? Hello. And we're back here. Oh my God. How is it? Ow. I just like how this fire just decided to whip me. That's an awesome looking platform. Assassin or Phantasm is Iron Maiden, and it crushes her enemy and it heals her. See, that's the kind of... Those are the kind of techniques I enjoy. And with what you just described, that sounds pretty busted. In a good way, of course. Man, this machine is savage. Haha. Oh, that's it? I need another chance. And I get knocked out. I really need to look up Fate Grand Order, if that's the case, because you're saying all the sweetest things and it is just awesome. I'm getting shot down. No. Ah. And this is where Knuckles tried to kill me. Haha, suck on that. Thank you, Jails. Ow. Alright. You have convinced me, my friend. We're gonna check out this. We're gonna check out Fate Grand Order.
YouTube.com. Fate. Grand Order. Okay. And this is from Birdcoon. This is footage from Birdcoon 21. And here's Arthur. Grand Order's looking pretty nice. Also, I like some of these character designs here. Is he that difficult? If that's the case, then I can see why. Because, like, the male version of Arthur is, like, he seems, like, overpowered. Either that or it's because he's well developed. Okay, Camilla. Oh, Arthur's a limited summon. Carmilla. This is footage from Ice Stark.
She's got some pretty weird, interesting looking artwork. Not too much else to say about that. It's okay. Nothing too special. It's okay. So for her stats here, she's going to
His
have
female version has an evil form Lancer, Holy Lancer.
173 HP at level 80. So that's pretty balanced stats. Again, you know, nothing too good, but it's not bad. It's definitely solid stats. She's not really a character I would necessarily recommend using Grails on. Her stats don't get too high one way or the other. It's basically just balanced all around. And honestly, overall, I'm just not really big on this character to begin with. Like, I don't really like her skills. I mean, they're not bad skills, but they're just not suited to my playstyle. So I don't know how often I'm going to use this character, unless I specifically need her for something. I don't know. But anyway, her servant skills are Vampirism C, which has a low chance to decrease charge by 1, and then it will also increase her own Noble Phantasm gauge. So this is pretty good. You have a chance to get rid of a charge off of an enemy, and then you will always increase your Noble Phantasm. And that's always nice. And for this character, especially, you want to use her Noble Phantasm as much as possible. And I'll explain why when we get there. But it is really nice that you have the additional chance to remove a charge off of an enemy. So her second skill here is called Torture Technique A, which will decrease the defense of one enemy for 3 turns. So at max level, it's a 20% decrease. It's pretty solid. Nothing over the top, nothing amazing, but it's pretty solid. And finally, her third skill is called Bathing in Fresh Blood A, which decreases critical hit rate for 3 turns and gains critical stars each turn for 3 turns. So this is pretty nice. It's a debuff for an enemy and a buff for herself. So, again, it's like another debuff. She's mainly like a debuffer type character, but she does have a couple self buffs for herself, which is always nice. And she is an assassin, so she's going to have a lot of quick cards, so you want to get those critical stars as much as possible.
Alright.
So now I'm going to throw up her Ascension materials and her skill enhancement materials. She does need a pair of Demon Hearts and the Homunculus Babies, which if you're watching this when I posted it, you can get these in the Neurofest event. So if you do want to evolve her or ascend her, then you can get those in the event, and then you can ascend her. She does also need the Claws of Chaos as well. As for her skill enhancement materials, she needs the Homunculus Babies again, which it just sounds so weird to say it, but that's what they're called, so we're gonna go with that. And then she does need some claws, and she needs.
I wouldn't put it past the dude for
Serpent Eye
for a name like that, because like, good God.
Not too difficult to get things for her here. The Homunculus Babies are probably gonna be more of the harder ones to get. Yeah, nothing too crazy here. So moving on to her Craft Essence, you're going to unlock the Iron Maiden Craft Essence, which will increase Noble Phantasm damage by 30%, and has a 30% chance to inflict Noble Phantasm Seal for 1 turn each time you attack. So this is pretty good. It's actually really good. But basically, this plays into her skills where she's going to debuff the enemy. So if you have this Noble Phantasm, she's definitely a lot more viable, because every time you attack, you have a chance to seal Noble Phantasms for 1 turn. Now, this kind of sounds a lot better than it actually is.
Her ultimate is near the end.
They don't have a Noble Phantasm already.
Really?
Then the skill kind of is useless. But if they do have it, you know, and you get it to work, then they can't use it. And you can use her skill to decrease the charge. And you can kind of just prevent them from using their Noble Phantasm, but it is just a chance, and if you miss and they use their Noble Phantasm, well, then you gotta start over. And the Craft Essence is pretty much useless. But it is nice to have, especially right now. There's not a whole lot of options. If you have this, then, you know, it's pretty good. And I'm sure there's teams that can make use of sealing Noble Phantasms and just doing, like, chip damage and all that stuff, but we're not talking about teams for now. We're just looking at the characters, so it's a pretty good Craft Essence. It's definitely worth using. So now for her command cards and her Noble Phantasm. She has 3 quick, 1 arts, and 1 buster. So you want to use her primarily in a quick team, but you can also use her in a buster team as well, because her Noble Phantasm is a buster type, and it's going to deal significant damage to a single enemy. It will deal bonus damage against female enemies, and it greatly restore your HP, will also increase her attack for 3 turns. So she's got a whole bunch of stuff in here. And this is why I said you want to use her Noble Phantasm often, because you get that attack increase for 3 turns. And that's pretty much her only, like, offensive, her really
Camilla is the evil
offensive
gossip
buff
of Elizabeth.
in this, like, entire skill set is her Noble Phantasm. So you want to use it, especially if you have, like, Kaleidoscope at the beginning of the fight. Use
Holy
it,
crap.
buff your attack, and then it should be ready again before you get to a boss stage, potentially. So it's nice. Like, you can just combo with her first skill and increase your charges. I like the Noble Phantasm is really good. I definitely like it. Unfortunately, it is only against a single enemy though, but it does so much. Like, it's so good. So now for her craft essences, again, it's gonna be the simple standard stuff, and it's gonna stay that way for a while. And I say it every video, but I just need to reiterate that. Kaleidoscope, of course, is gonna be your standard one, even more so in, you know, for Carmilla because of the way her Noble Phantasm actually works. And then Grandeur for the increase, the 15% increase, and then Imaginary Rounds for the 25% increase. So that's pretty much it for this video here, guys. Tomorrow I will do... Ooh, there's not a whole lot of options left, jeez. Let's see, I'll do the Tamamo Cat. I probably pronounced that wrong. Don't butcher me if you like her. I'm sorry. But I'll do her tomorrow. And I'll leave you guys with Carmilla's Noble Phantasm, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.
Holy crap. And since this is a cell phone game, I'm definitely going to check it out when I have a chance. A sad shame I can't broadcast gameplay of it so easily onto the computer, which kind of sucks. If there is a way, just let me know, because this game is looking pretty nice. Carmilla, she's pretty good. I know I've been going on saying pretty good like a broken record, but I actually mean that. She is really, like, she really got some really cool stats. Like, some of her pros outweigh the cons from what it looks like. So, definitely. Retro One Up, how are you? Great to have you onto the stream. How's it going? Yeah, this is what my YouTube feed looks like most of the time. Oh, look at that, I'm on the live list now. Looks to me like Bandai Namco's really got some kick-ass stuff. We got VR Zone Shinjuku, stuff from VR Zone Shinjuku, Shinseki Evangelion, the Tamashi no Za, the Throne of the Soul. They got it in both English, Japanese, and Mandarin. We got Tekken 101's live views of One Piece 4 Kids dub. Sonic Mania. Sadly, male Arthur can get. Holy shit. Well, you did mention Arthur. Sonic Mania, huh? I remember when I first played it. But yeah, Sonic Mania, it's a great game. It's very challenging the further you go, but it's really fun. It's very enjoyable. I'm glad I got to play it, but lately the PC version has been sucking butt lately, and I'm like, for real, for real? Got Alice Pika. Got the Tokusatsu Network. But yeah, man. So, yeah, let's talk about a little something that's been going on as of late called Dragon Ball Super. Yep. Sega gave me a review copy. A review copy, you say? That's pretty awesome. I'm guessing you do reviews on YouTube. In that case, I would really love to check out some of your stuff, man. Okay. Go to your channel. Dude, you got more subscribers than I do. That's pretty awesome. And you got a Twitch, and you got a Discord, and Instagram. Alright. What happened to Sega mascots? My thought.
What's up, guys? Welcome to another episode, and today is the day I've been waiting to freaking rant about. What the heck and where the heck is the Sega mascots? Okay, so first off, so we already know the Sega Spartan's up and running, you know, it's doing great. I need to stop calling it a freaking Sega Spartan. Alright, but then again, I always see now.
My dude, you got my support, man.
Some freaking Yakuza, or Sonic the Hedge, freaking Sonic the Hog Spotlight Hedge. Sonic the Hedgehog's freaking hog in the spotlight. Total War. You know what? It's all good. Cause let's jump into where the heck the mascot.
It's gonna take more than that for me to cringe.
Well, if you go digging in your closet or your father or mother's basement, you'll find a system. You'll find several systems. First, the Sega Genesis, where actually you're lucky enough to find a box of plugs that hooks up the Sega, and a whole box of games.
JJ Manzuela, hey, what's up? Welcome to the stream.
Congratulations, sons. You found Sega 51.
Great to have you guys on here. It's nice to see you here. How are you all doing?
So let's talk about that. Alex, Ken, where are you? Restar, where are you? Freaking for God's sake, where the heck is Beat from Jet Set Radio? It was kind of lit, but you forgot about it. Oh, but let's have a little
Bayonetta 3. Oh,
let's have an anniversary of the freaking.
But yeah, man. So, ladies and gentlemen, who has seen the teaser?
Ago, you did
Do forgive me, retro one up, but yeah. One thing I gotta ask: who amongst you all have seen the trailer? Has seen the teaser trailer for Bayonetta 3? Who has? Please let me know in the chat box. Me? No. I mostly have live videos and random stuff. I'm actually working on another video, but here, we're talking about Bayonetta 3 here right now. So, yeah. Who has seen it? Please let me know. Oh my god. Like, you guys saw it. Like, Jesus. Bayonetta has, like, a new enemy to face. I don't know what's to become of it next year, but I will say this, though. It's... Oh my god. You've seen it. You guys have seen the trailer, right? You guys have seen the Bayonetta 3 trailer. And how freaking lit it was. Yep, it's for the Nintendo Switch. I'm getting it. I don't care how. I don't care when. I'm getting it. And I am buying the Bayonetta 2 pack with both 1 and 2 on there. Oh, yes. But yeah, let's take a look. Let's take a look at it. Nintendo might do a claim on it, but you know what? I don't care. Let's take a look.
My boy. I have this. I cannot wait to do gameplay of this live. And that was from the Game Awards show. Exactly. I hope it does well, man. Like, I'm really hoping to see that they do a fantastic job with this. Like, I would like to see a little bit of new mechanics here and there, but at the same time, yes. Also, this.
Something's up. The balance of power.
And the amiibos for both Bayonetta
don't feel right.
and the Smash Brothers amiibos for Bayonetta are going to be for this.
Now it's time to be naughty.
Yes.
That was quick.
See you later, Ethan.
Out to find some answers about your past, are we? I'm getting a little
They're
tired
actually
of these
redeveloping this.
coming at me.
I'm going to enjoy playing this on the go. Like, Bayonetta is now available for the first time on the Switch. And for the first time on the go. That's... Oh, the Like a Dragon series. I think they're releasing 2 next year. I think they're releasing Kiwami 2 next year. Shenmue 3. I'm very itching. I'm so much itching for that. Shenmue 3. I don't think I've seen it. My boy. Oh my god, the boy got the Tetsuzanka already. Oh, come on now, don't knock it. I got a PS4 myself. It's looking pretty good so far. Like... Yu Suzuki back. Yu Suzuki is back at it, and they're using the Unreal Engine, which is pretty dope.
PlayStation.
No, I didn't ask to replay it. But yeah, man, Shenmue. But I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I have never played the Shenmue series before. I've never played the first or second one. All I've seen is gameplay of it. But all of this, what we're seeing here, got me, like, deeply interested. I know, right? Like, fans have been waiting for the longest time for a third installment. But as for Bayonetta 3, I've been waiting for that myself. Like,
for like since 2015. I was like, when Bayonetta 3 at? Where Bayonetta 3 at? Where Bayonetta 3 at? That kind of deal. Oh my god. Whew, my boy. So, that said, we're seeing a lot of problems here with all of this, because, man, oh man. Like, seriously, we have waited such a long time for something like this. Also, who's seen the trailer for Rockman / Mega Man 11? Who's seen that one? Like, who's all seen it? I know I'm not the only one here. Okay, like, if you haven't... Nice to know that YouTube knows what I'm talking about. But yeah, here's the announcement trailer.
7.
This is from Capcom Official UK. Seriously, it's been a long time coming since we've seen something from the classic series. Exactly, man. I'll have to check it out then. Well, since I got you subscribed, since I subscribed to you, I'm definitely gonna give it a good watch. Oh, what did you cover? Oh, Pokemon for the Switch. Alright, in that case, we'll definitely check you out.
What's up, everyone? Welcome to another episode of Retro 1-Up. And today we're going to be talking about my thoughts on Pokemon Switch. Okay, now first off, from looking at this website, we can tell what it looks like. So what do I want from this? Okay, like everyone's been asked, we want an open world Pokemon. I mean, if it is open world, it'll be so great. Like, if we can, first off, open world, so we can travel the Pokemon world. Second off, all regions, even a new region, will be great. And third, character customization. Pokemon League online, where we can play online against other people and have an offline mode for storyline. All the Pokemon, all of the evolution. What's up, guys, and welcome to some big news that I received today, and this is regarding the Nintendo Power returns as an official Nintendo podcast, and news on Pokemon Switch. Alright, so great news for fans of the now defunct Nintendo Power, as it has returned as an official Nintendo podcast. Nintendo of America tweeted the news on their
It's nice to know that Nintendo Power is back in business.
Official Twitter account, and it is hosted by Chris Slade. Here's all the details you need to know. It's down here. You see all that, guys. And now, so you can go to SoundCloud. Here, let me pull it up. You can go to SoundCloud here. Look, I'm following Nintendo podcast right here. It's up and running. You can catch that right up.
Oh no, don't worry about it. You're fine.
You guys been waiting for Pokemon Switch. Alright, so this is running. Hold on. So a recent rumor has popped up on Reddit regarding the highly anticipated Pokemon game for the Nintendo Switch. A job posting published on Creatures Inc. website, which shows a screenshot of Pokemon created using the magnificent Unreal Engine 4. A lot of fan games.
Do forgive me, my man, but let's talk about Unreal 4. Now, I can see why Unreal 4 is being used, because it's like the definitive in pushing console graphics or even PC graphics to their limit, in a sense. Like, you get detailed graphics without putting your console or your PC at its paces. That's for like powerful PCs and whatever. But it's obvious that a lot of people are going towards that. A lot of developers are going towards the Unreal Engine, because I'm seeing this happen so many times. Like Guilty Gear has used it, Tekken has used it, like the Guilty Gear series has used it, Tekken has used it. So the new Soul Calibur 6 that's coming out next year is also using the Unreal 4 engine, I believe. Like, and now I'm seeing that the new Pokemon game for the Switch is using Unreal 4, using the Unreal Engine 4. That's wow. Oh my god. I really don't know what to say about it, my man.
Used on this, and it looks good, so guys, get ready for a good Pokemon game. A lot of Japanese developers are using Unreal Engine 4 for their games, so it would make sense for the Pokemon company to do the same. So guys, I already knew. I even took a big guess as saying it was going to run on the Unreal Engine. Look, you have a 3D model of Pikachu right here. You see, you got all the codes. It said a screenshot shows Unreal Engine 4 and something that looks like a visual shader editor. I'm not familiar with UE. Yeah, he's not familiar. I'm familiar with Unreal Engine. And a high poly Pikachu 3D model on the left. The job posting website is right there. I'm gonna try to link that so you guys can see that. Guys, you know what? No, screw it. Let's go to this website. Let's see. I want to see more. Alright, so this is in Japanese, obviously. But we can translate it to Americanos. Bro, look. It says 3D CG designer, technical artist. Creatures is one of the original 3 of the Pocket Monster series and mainly produces video games related to pocket monsters and card games. In recent years, in addition to Pokemon Detective Pikachu, birth of a new combo, a Duro Pokemon, Konkuko Wish, as well as a Danza, etc.
But yeah, let's just talk about Google Translate. It does the job for what it to an extent. It does the job for what it is, but I think it's still one of the least reliable translation applications ever. I'm sorry. I know that says a lot. I know I'm demanding a lot out of Google Translate, but yeah. But yeah, Creatures is looking for people.
As the original content was produced, we are looking for 3D CG designer, technical artists to strengthen internal products. I don't know. But there's another picture. I was on here. Guys, look. Here is this. Dragon Knight. I think this is it.
They're using Kai. So that looks like a character model for the Detective Pikachu game. But if that's going to be the model of every Pokemon, let alone Kairyu, then I don't know what to say.
I don't know. I think this that's it. But guys, that's all the news I can see. I'm trying to find out more as I go. Guys, tell me what you think, and leave it in the comments what I left out, or like just send me some news about this, because this is looking good. And I'm gonna make another video on what my thoughts are gonna be on for Pokemon Switch, and what I want from it, and what to expect, and what I think is gonna happen, and all that. I'll catch you guys in the next one.
Good stuff, though. Yeah, man. I will say this, though. It's been a while. The last video shows the Unreal Engine. Okay. Let's check this out.
All of the evolutions. And what else do I want? Oh yeah, a chance to get the face red, ash, and olive. And battles. I mean, if Pokemon Switch is like that, then it got my money.
So they're gonna pull characters from the anime adaptation. So there is a chance that they... I don't know. Like, we've already gotten a taste of it with the Sun and Moon variety, with the Sun and Moon demo, where they had, like, Satoshi's Gekkoga, or Ash Greninja, basically. The Mega Evolved version. And then you have, like, Pikachu sporting Satoshi's hat. Yeah. So I wouldn't put it past them if they did.
Let me see. But guys, tell me what you think about Pokemon Switch. I mean, I'm really hyped for this. You can already see that it's running on Unreal Engine. And let me give you a glimpse of the Unreal Engine here. Alright, so let's see. Pokemon. Let's show you. so okay, so Unreal. Okay, so look, this is just Pokemon Moon and Sun.
Wait, what?
So let me close out here. Let me just give you a glimpse of what it's gonna look like if you guys don't know the Unreal Engine. How's this just the same Pokemon I was just using? The graphics are probably gonna look like that, guys. Look at the grass. Look how animated the grass is. And this is the Unreal Engine 4. And this was only like made by a person. This whole game was like, this little fan game was made by a person. Just imagine what a company can do with this. Let's skip. Are they gonna even battle? Nope. Okay, now Pokemon Kanto, the Kanto region in an Unreal Engine 4. Just giving you a glimpse. Just gonna give you a glimpse of what it's gonna look like.
Now, if someone...
Look at that. Oh, you guys can't even probably see it on this little small screen.
If that's the case, then I can only imagine what Game Freak and Creatures are going to be doing.
Music's great. Just a glimpse of what it's gonna look like. That's not even like the whole video. Look at this. And I remember some dude, it was only like, I think like 2 people or something was working on it. Just imagine what a company can do. Let's look up some more Unreal Engine stuff. Let's look at this.
Oh no, you're good, man. Because like, I'm seeing this already.
Oh, copyright. Yeah, for that. No, hold on. Hold on. Pokemon Origin Red. Let's not look at these YouTuber stuff. We're not trying to get freaking copyrighted again. Let's look at Pokemon Origin Fire Red 3D. Take a look at this game. Hold on, crap, like Ruffle, Rowling, all of them. There's like no trailer or anything. How to hold on. Okay, look, this is a demo. This is Fire Red demo. That home. I think he talks in this one. But look, here's just a glimpse of what it's gonna look like. This is what really. Look at that!
Holy shit.
In Unreal Engine 4. This is what it may look like. No, this is what it's probably gonna look like. This was made by one person. This guy right here, yeah, Philip E. He's the one who made this. Never, he's the one. Now, I'm not just like spin say, oh yeah, he made this because he posted a video. No, but he made this. This guy right here, because I contacted him and say, hey, can this run on Linux? You know, and I never got a reply. But he made this whole game. Look at this. Just imagine what the whole Pokemon company can come together and do. But guys, just think about that. One person. Imagine what the
I like
battles
this.
are gonna look like. Okay, let's look at this. Pokemon Generation, because I remember Pokemon Generation a long time ago. Okay, so look. Okay, I just want to point out, I hope the battles aren't like this. I'm sorry, some people are probably like, no, why? Pokemon Tournament was good. But you know what, never mind. I just want it where like, you can like, stand, like you can command, like you can stand right here and then like, roll out the command lines. And like, hey, Pikachu attack, you know, and you'll attack like that instead of controlling Pikachu. But I want there to be a settings where you can switch from that or to attack mode, playing as the Pokemon you are using, you can attack. But for me, I don't like it. I don't like the whole like I play as the Pokemon, you know. No, you know, scratch that. I just figured out that that'd be a great idea, so I hope they do that. But I really hope they stay to the original 2. I hope they just have like a little double function. Guys, just imagine open world like Zelda, but plays like Pokemon Tournament. I'm gonna leave y'all to think about that, guys, and tell me what you think. Comment and tell me what is your ideal Pokemon Switch experience. What do you want from it? See you guys in the next.
My dude. Nintendo is definitely like Nintendo's gonna straight up mop the floor with how the Unreal Engine works. Like they're gonna straight up abuse it if that's the case. If what you're saying is true, then I'm pretty sure Nintendo's really going to, then the guys at Game Freak and Creature and Pokemon Company are really gonna mop the floor with the Unreal Engine. Like, I'm really looking forward to seeing the new Pokemon game for the Switch. Like, I can't wait. Yeah, man. But what I'm gonna do is leave this right here. So I'm gonna end it right here for right now. Like, really, thank you so much for coming. Like, I greatly appreciate it. It's really fun to have you here. It's great to talk about all this stuff. Thank you for sticking with me if you've seen me play Sonic Mania. But I'm probably going to do all the completion bonuses and stuff on my own private time. And I will have a new game for you guys coming out in the future. I will be playing another game live every Thursday. Like, on Twitch, I'm already playing Nier Automata. I'm doing 9SS run at the time. You practically catch me on Twitch. The link should be in the description below if you haven't checked it out. If you haven't done so, by all means subscribe. Or if you have like some disposable income somewhere that you don't need, you can drop a donation on Streamlabs. Links also in the description. You can catch me on Instagram, Twitter. You can email me if you want, if there's something that you want to see or whatever, or just drop your support. So that said, again, many thanks. I can't really stress it enough. Visit my channel if you want to see more content. Also, I will have a new video come up like later this month. I will also be having a preview of a comic book series that I've done. I'll be doing chapter 4 of Wildcard Fighter, so stay tuned for that. So with that said, I am signing out for now. Catch you guys in the next video. Catch me on Twitch tomorrow at around, we'll go with 5 o'clock Eastern, where I will be continuing my run on Nier Automata. Trust me, that game has been kicking my ass lately on my own private time, and jeez. It's hard, but it's balls to the wall fun. But yeah, I will see you guys again. Thank you so much. Be sure to subscribe if you haven't done so. Be sure to tell a friend or two. See you guys later. Ja ne!